When I look at the MCU and I think about the huge amounts of villains that they've had, one villain that always sticks out to me is Proxima Midnight and the huge impact she made in Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. Yeah, no, that's a lie. But good news, the actress says the character could return, so maybe we'll actually get character development? So yes, Proxima Midnight, she served her purpose as a villain and sort of a just I'm here to do what I need to and get by in the plot, but that's really about it. And honestly, you know, I think that was kind of a disservice to the Black Order because in the comics, they're far cooler than that and have a lot more depth. But then again, that's really not one of the biggest complaints I really have against the MCU because having to take time away from the likes of the actual Avengers and the plot to explain these villains who obviously by the time the two films are done are going to be dead, yeah, it's kind of pointless, right? So recently the actress that did play Proxima Midnight did say that there is a chance in the future and that if they want, they could bring the character back. Now, with this in mind, you know, it's one of these things that you really have to kind of look at and be like, you know, it makes sense, right? Like, nobody is going to say, well, I don't want more of that character because, again, there's a lot to explore there and it's a cool character from the comics. Carrie Coon, the actress who played the character, says that if it was up to her and she was asked, she would do it. But as of right now, there's nothing she can say or confirmed, and her character was killed off, so who knows how this could work. Now again, there is the multiverse, there is things like flashbacks, and there is the off chance that who knows what they could do with the character to really get into maybe the back history. Like, I don't know, Guardians 3 could bring the character back and explain her relationship with Gamora and Nebula with flashbacks. So technically she's back and gets a little bit more screen time and development with the other brothers and sisters of Thanos. Guardians 3 can easily include something like that, so we don't know. Hell, maybe she was cloned, or the High Evolutionary has a clone of her or something. Like, there's plenty of ways that they could go about this, and I certainly would like it. But it's one of these things, again, that I don't think we ever see explained. Unless for some reason some of those rumors come true about a Thanos prequel series or movie or something. But then you could definitely include these characters and bring them all back. And hell, you could probably include the correct version of the Black Order, which includes all the character, including the coolest one that they missed. Because apparently they hated her or something. Nah, they didn't hate her. It was just like, no, there's too many characters to be disposable. But yeah, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But it's just one of these things that's like, yeah, when I think about who I want back in the MCU, Proxima Midnight, not really at the top of my list.